that's what we are. We're matter and mind. You know, so this is a very interesting thing to be a human being, you know, because we have matter and we have mind, and they are in play all the time. I think this is why vinyasa is so interesting to me, vinyasa yoga, which I describe as a process of arising, abiding, and dissolving. And so when we practice our yoga, it's not just about the pose, but it's about moving into the pose, experiencing it, and experiencing how we move out of it, and how we come into the next pose. And we could say pose, or we could say moment, or we could say weekend, or we could say relationship. You know, it really applies to everything. Place your right hand on your ribs. Just feel your lovely ribs. And then turn this other hand over and place it at the back of the ribs. And see if you can have a sense of these two hands moving toward each other. A sense of gathering in here. And it's not going to be too tight because we still need to breathe. Om yoga is the kind of yoga that I've been teaching for about 20 years, which is something that arose organically from my own practices. It's made up of 3 parts, and one part is vinyasa. Vinyasa means to place in a special way. So it's a flowing, movement-oriented kind of asana practice that has 3 elements: arising, abiding, and dissolving. And the dissolving of one thing is the arising of the next. And how we pay attention to that, and how we explore one thing evolving into the next, we do by placing ourselves, our bodies, our intention in a special way. With your left index finger, touch the midpoint of your right arm bone. Not your elbow, the midpoint of your upper arm bone. Yeah, and straighten your arm. The midpoint of your other upper arm bone. Straighten your arm. Bring those 2 midpoints toward each other. You can only go where you can go. Good. As you exhale, stand up on your right leg, lift your left leg. Hands on your hips. Inhale, Utkatasana. Right leg comes up. The second aspect is alignment. Alignment really means organizing our skin and our muscles and our bones physically, but we also think about alignment as your aspiration and your action. And are they in alignment? Or perhaps there's an even bigger sense of alignment, which is what we often experience when we come to yoga, and you kind of feel like at the beginning, and at the end, you feel kind of integrated, feel organized, feel in alignment with yourself, feel in alignment with your world. Going forward, oh my God, we're going to pull it back a little bit. Then she'll be able to twist even more. Okay, so the 2 sitting bones are reaching straight back, right? And then she'll lift her right heel. Yeah, And she keeps it connected. No one's looking. No. And stand all the way up. Yeah. When no one's looking, she can do it better. Yeah, and this thigh is going to move back to keep her standing. Yeah. And then the connection stays as she comes down. Rewinds. Nice save. That was really good. Okay, thank you. It's all about the save, right? Thank you. The third aspect of Om Yoga are the Buddhist meditation methods of mindfulness and compassion. Mindfulness is already seen in the alignment and in placing in a special way. But we approach all of this with a ground of fundamental friendliness. That's exactly what happens in meditation. Do you see what happened? She was there and then she went away. No problem. You just come back. That's the practice, coming back. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means you remember and you come back. Beautiful. Utkatasana. And so that fundamental friendliness is really the compassion. We start by practicing that towards ourselves as a way to extend that to others. And that package is Om Yoga. Keep that connection and come all the way back down. Right, as if it never happened. Impermanence. Come back to the center and over to the other side. Okay, take a little minute to get